These sensations in virtual reality seem so real, so in the moment, so right. You can feel the light, ticklish sensation of the nails as it massages the nerves on your hands.
And then down the arm. And then up. Like this. And then face. Hair moves a little bit out of the way. And then beard. Like that.
We'll start with
Tell me what you want me to do.
your left hand. This should be my right hand, correct? Yep. And these ones actually even have the little cats on the nails.
Oh yeah, you have cats and everything. It also has the hexagons.
All right. And I just want to begin by tracing your fingers one at a time, a few times, down from the palm and to the tip, like so. This gentle, relaxing tracing. We're gonna step it up with 2 fingers. As the intensity increases, and all the fingers just raking down your hand. This little appetizer for what's to come. Like so. And now slowly grab each finger and just pull back, massaging it.
That actually reminds me of, that motion reminds me of when you get like, they actually give you like a mini hand massage if you ever get like a manicure.
Yes.
And they kind of do that, they do that kind of thing.
Yeah. Or sometimes when you go to the massage parlor and they massage you from the shaft to the base, back and forth. Anyways. Oh yes, RTD. The soundtrack is good as well. I don't know much about the soundtracks for Sonic, but I do remember the first one. It's the is it Emerald Hills or Emerald Fields? I feel like it should be Emerald Hills. Do you remember, Sen?
The first place you start is Green Hill Zone.
Green Hills, not Emerald. Oh my gosh. I'm tilted.
Yeah, Green Hill Zone's the first place you go for a Sonic game.
We'll just rake in an alternating pattern.
I know my retro games.
You're the historian. And Neil, we're doing your Genshin commissions. You know what? I was doing mine today as well. And I hate the ones where you have to escort the balloon. Those ones are so boring. Okay. Can I get you to turn your hand? And again, we trace this side.
In that case, I might just need to pull my hand a little bit further away and not step back, right?
Yeah, but this is fine now. My
Okay.
chest goes to here, which is a little bit further up from the avatar. And 2 fingers. And my whole hand. It's alternating back and forth, like so. With each stroke, the sensation of phantom sense becomes stronger and stronger. You can feel your hand getting warm, light, and comfortable. These sensations in virtual reality seem so real, so in the moment, so right now. You can feel the softness of my fingertips. You can feel the wool material of the gloves. You can feel the light, ticklish sensation of the nails as it massages the nerves on your hands. Like that. And now, can I see your other hand? Okay.
Palm up? Or
Palm up. Yeah, palm up first. In retrospect, having a blue avatar against a blue backdrop is not the best of ideas. But
To be honest, this avatar seems to show up better in this world than a lot of them I've been doing.
that's okay. And RTD says this is pretty cozy. Now,
Well, I guess my vantage point, I'm seeing the blue on the black.
I'd like to trace my fingers one at a time against this hand. Like so.
Well, that's good movement.
You like that?
Yeah. One
Here.
thing about my feeling things in VR is when it comes to the hand, I only ever feel one side at a time. So usually if something is apparently affecting the whole hand, both sides, like I'll probably only feel whatever side's closer to me. But when a movement like this is like absolutely intended for one side, it's much easier to figure out. And yeah.
Okay. It's like you're focusing.
Yeah, kinda. It only seems to be with my hands it's like that. I only feel usually one side, and it sort of it flips.
Okay, raking your hands on both sides. The palm, the fingertips, the back of the hand, and the other side of the fingers.
The world music for me, I just got to a song where there's somebody like yelling things in the background, so I got confused. I was like, oh no, there's somebody here.
maybe I'll check it out, RTD. I haven't played a Sonic game in a very long time, but I did watch the movies, the recent ones, and they were pretty fire. Pretty fun movies. The one with who's the guy with Jim Carrey as as Robotnik. That's a good cast. Okay, and can I get you to turn to the other side?
Oh, that fluid movement.
I was actually watching old videos of when we did ASMR with Kiwi, and she has the most fluid movements. I asked her to like do it on me, and the way she does it, she always bends her wrist, right? Like after she's done, and it flows really well. She's like the best at it.
I always said like, whenever when I was having an event or something and she showed up, I'm like, if you think I'm doing this well, you need to have Redeemed here or Kiwi to do it too, because with Phantom Touch movements, honestly, she's doing it like the best.
Yeah. And there's one thing I remember you doing when you talk about the accessories. So we have this little ring right here. Just kind of trace around it. And the ring seems to be holding this little hand veil just around the middle finger that goes outward in a V shape. Upside down V shape for you. It goes around your wrist. You can see it stops at the wrist, as these wrist bracelets probably tighten it up. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 little bracelets like that. And on the first 1, 2, 3 bracelets, there seems to be this black cloth probably attached to the hand veil, like so. So this world RTD is just called Aquarium. And leading up your arm, up your forearm, up your biceps and triceps, you have this little accessory. I don't know what it's called. Like a bangle? Is that what it's called?
Ooh, I actually can't see it.
Okay.
My memory doesn't.
I don't know what it's called, but it's got a thickness to it that is a lot more than probably these 4. And it has a little flower pattern. And those are all the accessories on your right arm.
Oh yeah, like the upper arm movement is easier to feel.
Okay.
Mainly because it's like right out of my range.
And just for good measure, we'll do this a few more times. Down the entire length of your arm. Slowly, like so. And let me see your other arm. And if you could turn a little bit this way.
Rotate this way?
Yeah, that way. Yep, there we go. Just so the camera can pick it all up. And once again, we have a ring on the middle finger that seems to hold this V-shape hand veil. It's translucent, as I can see your skin under it. Leading up the wrist, you have these arm rings, bangles, I don't know what, bracelets, whatever they are, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 bracelets. This seems to be one large bracelet. And leading up, there's another bracelet. It seems like 2 bracelets attached to make one big one. So, once again, trace your arm from the top, from the shoulder, down the forearm, down the hand. This world, I don't know if it's PC only, but afterwards, after this arm thing, I will check for you. Okay, just a few more times down the entire length of your arm, from the shoulders to the fingertips. Like so. I haven't done face stuff in a while, I don't think. They don't acknowledge this exists.
My favorite thing.
They've already been brainwashed. Yeah, no one will take off their headsets if we get the cup holders. We will be truly living in virtual reality. When I used to work as a CNA, there was this little powder substance that you would combine with solid food, and you'd put it in a... Oops. Sorry, I accidentally moved. You put it in a blender, and it would puree the food, right? And it could turn any food into like this kind of puree substance. If you blend it like a little or too long, it's still solid, or it's like very liquid. But with this like substance, it's like perfectly pureed. And you could add that. You could add that, right? You have the cup holder hat. One is liquid and one is the puree food, and you can just eat. You get nutrients. Right? You get nutrients from
it's
one.
starting to sound a little gross.
And you can get hydration from the other, and just never leave VR. Liquid chicken nuggets, yes. You could get your entire McDonald's meal.
I can't wait to have liquid Doritos. Liquid Doritos, they're gonna be... You don't have to worry about Dorito dust infections anymore? Wait, what?
Infections?
That's one of my catchphrases I say when I'm not doing our ASMR stuff. I like to, in VR chat, I'll run around in a random world, and I'll like run past a big group of people and just randomly say, and then they got a Dorito dust infection, and then like I'll just fade away from them, and then everyone will just start chasing after me. Like, oh my god, I need to hear this person's conversation, even though it was like completely made up. Yeah, I always try to like do the passing, really weird conversation just to see how many people start following.
It was...
It's one of my little pranks I do.
There's one that I took from a movie. I think it was The Nice Guys? Have you ever watched that movie? It's with
It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
Ryan Gosling, and it's another really good-looking actor. Oh man, I forgot. But there's like another one of those moments where it was like they were at a party and the woman was like, yeah, and I told her, if you want to do that, you can't be eating the asparagus. And she walks away.
That's exactly, yeah.
Exactly. I really have taken a liking to this motion, where it's kind of like what I'm trying to do is get the meat of the palm to kind of just caress the face. Oh, I got a follow.
Seems like the right way to go.
That alert was so loud, I forgot to set the sounds. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how to see who followed because I don't have my stream up, but thank you so much.
You've done it.
Oh my god, it's so loud. It's like 6 times louder than everything else.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not too familiar with Twitch. I do have a Twitch, but I know that people have like these custom follow sounds, like it'll play whatever you set up, I guess. I don't know.
Because I have your voice clip, now I'm gonna get the my follow clip is gonna be you saying, and that's how I got the Dorito dust infection.
That's funny.
RTD, I have not heard of Rook the Bat or Sleep Sheep ASMR. Are they creators?
Oh, I know the bat one.
Rook the Bat?
That one's Rook the Bat is I think kind of exploding. If I'm thinking of the right person. There's a lot of people I keep trying to get on, well, the ASMR Hub server, although now I'm considering it seems to be that the other folks aren't really using it the way I was hoping, so I might just end up doing a not so hostile takeover and just making it my Discord. But we'll see how that goes.
I don't think most people would mind.
We don't. I already asked people. They're like, I thought this was your Discord. I'm like, and that's why I'm gonna do that, because I'm already like...
It's basically your Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, Frost Stare says a very hostile takeover. Frost Stare.
It's Frost there, or it's a Wholesome Cinnamon Bun.
I was gonna say...
There is a very... Yeah, Wholesome Cinnamon Bun is exploding ASMR artist too.
Okay. Everyone is exploding.
They do this cool, like, it's like voiceover, but with like a over like background. It's pretty good. Wholesome Cinnamon Bun, which is actually a really good name for an ASMR channel. It's like that was a good name.
It sounds like a very cute name, and welcome.
Oh yes, I've been keeping an eye on the up and coming ASMR VR people. There's like more every day.
That's good. I remember when you started, it was like you and Angel Steps. I think like those were the first, like the oldest ones that I can remember.
Yeah, what caused me to actually like start doing that, I think, is when people were using Oh yeah, I figured out how the stream camera works. So I was messing around with the stream camera to like jump on random people's Zoom calls and like be a character. And I was like, look at me, I'm a character and I can walk around random rooms and stuff. And everyone's like, how are they doing that? I was like, wait, I could just make a YouTube channel, like, I could do this on YouTube. So like, then that's how I started doing that. But then when I noticed, I think in terms of, I am definitely not the first ASMR person, but in terms of like VR chat, I might be. I didn't see anyone else when I started.
There were people that
But
did
I am
things that were like very Phantom Sensey ASMR-y, but it wasn't labeled as ASMR. So you might,
exactly, yeah.
yeah. So you might have been the first that, deliberately. RTD, I've seen your comments, on literally everyone's videos. I'm sure you're a VR chat ASMR historian. You must tell us who was first. I must know.
RTD is. So if I go to random, RTD is one of those the big commenters.
Mm-hmm.
Will comment on everyone's video. So you can find them.
And RTD said, this stream is a mix of cute and satisfying. But every video that I go to, I see RTD's comment. Comments remind me of Spoon. Where did Spoon go? Says Frostare or Wholesome Cinnamon Bun.
Spoon? What is Spoon?
I don't know. I've never met Spoon. And RTD says Nasachi's the first. For them.
Really?
Yeah. My first was, I think,
Nasachi. No, Nasachi started after me. Because they sent me messages when they first made their channel, and I had already, and they started doing it.
But
so they can't be first.
No, I think
first for them. Oh, first for RTD. Okay, I got you. Yeah. But Nasachi is definitely bigger than me now in terms of subs. I know Nasachi just like sort of kicked off too.
But for me, is, you already know this, but it was Magnanix and his barbershop live streams.
Oh yeah.
So good. They were
so classic though.
That's like that.
Isn't that? Are they from a long time ago?
They were from so long ago.
Like, isn't that?
Yeah. I modeled everything like after what Magnanix did. Like starting the community, like doing it for people, and like all that. I was like, dude, he was like the reason I bought a VR, because I was like, I want to do this because it's so cool. When
I know the mechanical things, like the mechanics of the things I do for videos or whatever. It's basically, the easiest way to describe it is I take gentle whispering and mix it with Bob Ross stuff, and that's all I do. It's those two mixed together. Because the inflections I use when I talk is mimicking Bob Ross, and if I use props and stuff, I do things he does. And then like gentle whispering is like all the movement stuff I do.
And I'm really bad at keeping up with chat, but let's see. Wholesome Cinnamon said the person that commented on a lot of ASMR roleplays named Spoon, or maybe it was Fork. And then RTD says apologies for cheating commenting. You're good. And then Neil says, I want to try more VR ASMR, but I'm so bad at making scripts. Y'all are hard workers. Well, I will tell you, a lot of people don't make scripts, and only about maybe like 70% of my videos are scripted. Sometimes I just get on and say things and do things. 70%, I'd say. 75, I guess, like 3 out of 4.
I don't know how to do that. I've never scripted anything ever.
I don't do things like word for word on a script. I rarely do that unless like I really have something important that I need to follow through, but it's usually just bulletins, and I have that to the side, and I just look at it.
I did one video that was just pure voiceover, and then for that I actually did just write out what I was going to say and then read it. So it was just me reading, but I don't know if that really counts as a script.
Yeah, but you don't really need a script if you want to make content. If you go to a props world, you can just pick up the prop and be like, and now I'm going to cut your hair, and now I'm going to clean your ears, and now I'm going to, this and that. Just do things.
What you're going to do.
Yeah. And Neil said, oh, I believe my first was Angel Steps. I watched ASMR lots before and loved haircut ASMR. So I was like, holy shit, scissor sounds in VR chat? I'm in. Yeah, I watched Angel Steps. Sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say, I saw Angel Steps started playing like Final Fantasy 14, so I was going to try to track her down with my character. But I had stopped playing when I saw she was playing, so I'm on a break from it.
But I watched Angel Steps. I think I watched it when she had like her second video out ever, when she was still a mute. And I was like, yo, Sen, and now Angel Steps, this is gonna kick off, and I'm gonna love watching these. Dude, I've watched your first video more than any other VR ASMR video.
It's funny because that one is probably one of the only ones I made that I did not intend people to watch a whole lot, like just to see it once and be like, oh, that's interesting, and then be done with it.
Cat ear patting ASMR on Sen. Sen doesn't have cat ears. Sen has elf ears. Can I grab them? I cannot.
Oh yeah, I had to do an avatar change for a few reasons.
What do you mean?
Mainly because the old one, my next video is going to do is going to be just answer the common questions I get, and that's a common question. It's like, why'd you change your avatar? Your ears are gone or whatever. And yeah, the avatar had to change for a few reasons. Mostly because the original creator did not want me using it, and also because it broke horribly.
You say that a lot, but you never told me like what you meant by that. Like, did they directly message you?
They posted comments on my videos for a while, but then they deleted their YouTube as well.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Like it was maybe like the second video, and then like maybe like the third, fourth, fifth, they were writing, and then they were sending me messages. They were posting on another forum about me, trying to get people to like convince me to stop using it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was because I had those first couple videos I did were really popping off, so it was film. They're not mean or anything. They don't like ASMR stuff. They really don't like that.
So what I'm gonna do is a little thing called Mirror Touch, where I follow or you follow my finger, and we can use this as a reference. Slowly. And now I'm going to use my whole hand, like so, and like so. I'm going to go slow. And super slow motion. One more time. And I'm going to put one hand on your left shoulder, and I'm going to come in closer to your right and just whisper into your ear, and I'm going to go around to the other side like so, and I'll put my left hand on your right shoulder as I transition to the other side and make some clicking sounds, and again other side. And now go slowly back to the front and put both hands under your chin and pull back. Pull back. With this hand pulling back and the other hand. And for good measure, both hands pulling back like so. So, how was that?
That was nice. Actually, honestly, the pull back part you do pretty well. Like that actually feel something like, yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
that was good. I'm a big fan of the face stuff and the ear to ear. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my hand and go out and touch the hand and come down the arm. And then with the mirror, you should have full view of the whole motion, and then up the arm, and then up face. The hair is moving a little bit, and then we're gonna go up, then we're gonna touch this ear, and it moves, boop, like that. We'll do that again. And down, touch the arm, down the arm, like that, then up, face, and the hair moves, and then the ear. Slowly moving over to the left side. I'm just going to repeat the same thing. So this arm, perfect. Touching the arm, the hand, and then going down the arm, and then up, and then the cheek moves a little bit out of the way, then the ear, move back, like that. And then, one more time, and then down the arm, and then up, like this, and then face, hair moves a little bit out of the way, and then ear, like that. If you have a good view of yourself, I'm going to put both hands around you like this and go across. Both hands and then across. I'm going to switch sides and just do that same motion again. And then the next thing I'm going to have you do after I do that is, alright, across. And then just as I finish this, try to put both arms down like to your sides. Just rest them down, even though you might be, yeah, perfect, like that. That's perfect. Alright, so this hand comes close, touches the upper shoulder, and comes down. And then I'm going to go around it. And up, that. So this, what I'm doing here, this little routine, I have to adjust my position in space, real space here. This mirror routine is a little different because you can't directly see what I'm doing, but because you are a human person and I move up this arm like this, and because you're a human person, you have this self-awareness of a mirror, and you know the thing that you're seeing in front of you is still me moving up and down like your arm. So it still kind of works as a phantom touch or relaxation, but I might be wrong. does for me at least. So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not hearing you if you're saying anything.
Yeah. Sorry, It's good.
Alright, so I see your hand here, and man, you have so many rings. Alright, so this hand is gonna come close and touch your arm, and then come down the arm, and then up the forearm, like this. And then I'm gonna repeat it another time. Hand touches the arm, and then down, and then up, like that. And now, we're gonna trace the fingers. This is so funny. I'm actually saying the things I'm saying to this musical beat that no one's hearing but me.
Is it schizophrenic?
It's so weird how I like get affected by music. Tracing your finger.
Mm-hmm.
Down this. Now the thumb. Like that. Both hands on both sides of the arm, and then moving down like that, and all the way. Now back again, and this time I'm going to stop right here. Ooh. My finger is losing a little control, but I'm holding my hands here just for a moment. 3, 2, 1, and sliding away. And then the other hand, you can rest the first one. And now this hand touches the arm.